Hey gamers, Maniac here with GameAccess.net. We're going to be doing another Maniac's Kitchen. I've gotten a request to do more videos, and more you shall get. I haven't quite decided if I want this to be a review show or a cooking show just yet, but we got another review that I could do quickly just to meet the demand that's out there. Thank you so much for your comments and your likes. Since we looked at chicken cup noodles, I thought today we'd look at beef cup noodles. First thing I want to mention about the beef cup noodles is the packaging here. You're going to notice that this flavor has exclusive Final Fantasy Dissidia NT information about it. This is because they're still doing a promotion for the new PlayStation 4 game, which I think is really, really cool. You have to keep the receipt to make use of it, but most of the information is inside here. Needless to say, I think it's a pretty cool package. Okay, so you're probably asking, what's my background with beef cup noodles? The truth is that I don't actually have as much of a background with beef cup noodles as I do chicken cup noodles. I mean, like I said, I've had ramen before. I've even had beef ramen before, but I'll have to admit this to you. I cannot remember the last time I've had beef ramen, and it certainly hasn't been within the last decade. The reason why is because of supply and demand. Most of the supermarkets that my parents go to don't have the beef flavor. If they have ramen at all, they only have chicken flavor, and that's basically it. So I'm usually at the mercy of whatever my local supermarkets stop. And let me say something right now. There is only one supermarket I found in my area that actually includes or sells Nissin cup noodles. Over here we have Stop and Shops, we have Walmarts. None of them stock cup noodles. It's all other types of ramen by other manufacturers, and that's a shame. The closest supermarket that I had in my area that actually sold this stuff by Nissin, the cup noodles, the proper cup noodles, were the Big Y supermarket chain, so props for them for certainly having it. CVS also apparently stocks it, along with snacks and stuff like that also, but they didn't have... with the proper packaging. It was, I don't know how old the stock was that they had, but they didn't have this packaging. So if you want to get this stuff, and you want to get the stuff that's going to be valid for the Final Fantasy NT promotion before it expires, go to Big Y. Okay, first things first, let's boil this water. Making this stuff is just as easy as the chicken flavor. If you haven't seen my video about that, you're welcome to check it out now. Basically, once you pull the wrapping off of the cup, all you have to do is just peel back the lid about a third of the way so we can make some room for the water. Once this kettle finishes boiling, we're going to add the hot water to the cup, fill it up to the line, and let it sit for 3 minutes. I don't exactly know how well you guys actually like seeing me eat or anything, so again, post a comment about your thoughts on this. Okay. It has boiled. I'm just going to stir it around a little bit. My girlfriend has had this stuff recently, and she's given her thoughts about it. Again, we're going to be talking about the beef flavor. I know there's other flavors out there for cup noodles. But since only one major supermarket in my area actually even sells this stuff to begin with, it's kind of tough to find different variations of flavors. And on top of that, only 3 actual official flavors of cup noodles is doing the Final Fantasy promotion. Chicken, beef, and shrimp. And I don't like shrimp. I just don't like shrimp. A couple of things I just want to mention right here. I can actually see little bits of meat in the or bits of beef in the noodles with the ramen. In the chicken flavor ramen, I couldn't see any pieces of chicken, so that's kind of surprising, but I am seeing pieces of beef here along with the carrots and the corn. So a little extra prop there. And there's I think some chives in here too or something. All right, so down the hatch. Well, it tastes like ramen. The consistency of the ramen itself is identical, of course, to the chicken flavor. Maybe this is a little still too hot for me to really determine how I feel about tasting it. So let's wait a couple bites before I start really saying anything. It smells different than the chicken, but it also smells the same. And I know that's hard for me to describe in comparison, but if you like the chicken ramen, you're going to find something familiar here, I guess. I guess it'll just come down to your preference of taste. Now, my girlfriend did say we did a taste test with my girlfriend before I recorded this video. Unfortunately, I couldn't get her on video to do it, but she did say she preferred chicken over beef. But right now, I'm saying I'm going to prefer beef over chicken right now. So go figure. Okay, that might be the fact that oversaturation. I've eaten a lot of chicken ramen over the past 20 years. I've eaten a lot of chicken flavored ramen. I've had very little beef flavored ramen, so maybe that has something to do with it. But this stuff is pretty darn good. And when I bought this stuff, not too super bulk, but it was only like 40 cents at the supermarket when I bought them in I think I bought like 5 of them, like 5 of these little containers. And it only cost me like 40 cents a container, so I paid like $2 for this. I guess Big Y had it on sale, I don't know. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean, granted, like I said, maybe I just really like noodles. Maybe I just really like ramen noodles, who knows? For those of you who might have seen one of my Final Fantasy Collector's appraisals or videos on my channel, I'm sure if you look on my, it's a pretty much older video, so it might be tough to find because I've got hundreds of videos on my channel right now, but if you check my playlist area, you'll probably find it. But what's important is that I get a kick out of the fact that I've realized in the last couple of years especially that my father and I are both obsessed with Asian culture in general. Whether it be Japanese, Chinese, or Korean, or Thai cultures. We're just obsessed with them. We love what comes out of those countries. And my father, he's very much has an appreciation for the art and architecture. And I have an appreciation, of course, not just for the art and architecture, of course, but the food and the games. I'm also fascinated by Japanese business culture, but that's going to be a whole nother story that's not really relevant here. Regardless, I freaking love ramen. Like I said, I am enjoying this more than the chicken flavor, but again, that's up to taste. My girlfriend says she preferred chicken over this, so go figure. It's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot you can do with this. Also, I want to say something else. There's a competitor to cup noodles. I won't even say what they are. But one thing I did notice about them is that cup noodles' consistency on their noodles, even boiled for a while, is still pretty consistent. If I leave the competitor noodles boiled for too long or even in the broth for too long, I don't know why. They just taste slimy or something like that. Like its texture or something is completely unpalatable. Here, completely boiled, these are great. I don't know if maybe it's just a better texture, better ingredients. I don't know. But yeah, whereas I could only eat the other competitor's noodles al dente, I could eat these under any circumstances, I guess, except for maybe uncooked. I want to give props. I've been watching, like I said, I upgraded my equipment to 4K. And I want to give a shout out to, I think his name is Mark Wiens. I think that's his name, his channel. I've been obsessed with watching his food travelogues as of recently, where he's been traveling Hawaii. I think most recently he was traveling to Hawaii, but he was also traveling to Tokyo, Japan, Korea, a bunch of other places all over the world. I think he's even been to Thailand and in Korea and everything else, but I have been so envious watching his food blogs in 4K of the awesome food that he's finding all over the place. If I ever get a chance to go to travel to the East, I will certainly try, especially if it's, within the next couple of years, I will certainly try investigating the places that he's recommended. Yeah, because it's so much easier traveling these places for the first time, if you actually have a guide that knows what, has some good tips. So that's just great. So, what would I say about my final thoughts? I like it better than chicken. A couple of other things. I am thinking about in the future, I've kind of decided for this Maniac's Kitchen to be very much about both food reviews for gamers food, but also I was thinking about doing my own recipes, like showing you guys how to cook specific things that gamers might appreciate. Classic staples. I'm not saying what you guys might eat, but or I might show you guys how to cook. But yeah, I kind of like that idea of basically providing you guys maybe some recipes in the future. And so post a comment below what you think about that. I know that's not the same as doing a review. But again, the subject matter is food and gamers food. And that's really what I want Maniac's Kitchen to be about. So please, tell me what if you have a dislike on this. I've been getting some occasional dislikes, and that's fine. People don't like it. That's fine. But post a comment as to why, so I have an idea. And I appreciate all the positive comments that I've been getting. And if you guys want to see more, just say so. Till next time, guys, my name is Maniac with GamingSuccess.net. Save the receipt. That's the important thing about this. If you want to participate in this promotion and get the thing, not only do you have to buy one of these, but you have to make sure that you save the receipt. So keep that in mind. Till next time, Maniac with GamingSuccess.net. Take care. Over now.